Mama. You want to come sit in the chair?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine, don't. Coming up on today's episode, I'm going to answer a few more of your questions for me in a brand new edition of Ask Me Some Things, featuring items in our house I have to hide from our kids. Plus, for this week's Doom Scroll, a fellow NFL wife's take on celebrating touchdowns. The key? Without getting fined. Can't wait to talk about it. After that, I'm going to be joined by, you guessed it, another guest that I have no business speaking to. We have Captain Marvel herself, Academy Award-winning actress Brie Larson. But first, I got to shout out our real one comments of the week. On our last episode, I said I was done with family Halloween costumes after the Little Mermaid fiasco of 2023. This year, we might just have 3 Elsas, to which @Dora Winifred responded, hear me out, ... 6 Elsas. Honestly? I'm so into that. If I could get Ellie to not be Anna, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But I can't have 5 Elsas and 1 Anna. Finn is going to be Anna so that we have 2 and 2. 2 Annas, 2 Elsas. That's the plan, though. Who knows? Next up, I was featured in a behind-the-scenes clip from the other podcast. If you haven't seen it, Queen Emma, the clip, please.
How's my wife calling me? Hello, darling.
Ew.
I meant hello, Kylie.
Darling.
Sorry. Hello, darling.
Yeah.
How things go for you today?
What are you doing for dinner?
Eating some type of animal carcass.
Okay. You must still be on the podcast.
I am.
A couple of the top comments from the real ones and the 92%ers. Someone said, Jason, hello, darling. Kylie, ew, darling. Haha, love her. Guys, I don't know how many times I have to say it. Darling, hun, honey, dear, baby, babe. No. And he doesn't call me darling on a regular basis. I want to point that out. That was very out of the ordinary. The other main takeaway from this clip, Kylie is all of us. Someone else just freaking decide on dinner. I thought it was very funny reading these comments because I didn't scroll very far, but I found that the common theme was that everyone is exhausted. Every spouse, anyone in a relationship is exhausted by the question, what's for dinner? What do you want for dinner? I didn't even know. There are so many people. She has decision fatigue. How cool would it be if you asked someone, what do you want to eat? And they looked you straight down the barrel and said, I want a salad from this store. I want a pizza from that place. I want a cheesesteak from you know where. That'd be so cool. Moving on, let's get right into Doom Scroll of the week. First up on Doom Scroll, Commanders wide receiver Chris Moore's wife, Toria Moore, is showing her husband touchdown dances that will not get him fined. And I love that so much. Queen Emma, the clip, please. It says, showing my husband touchdown celebrations he should have done instead of launching the ball and getting fined. For those of you who don't know, in the NFL, there are so many times that you will get fined. Sorry, NFL, I'm telling all your secrets. One thing you are not allowed to do is launch the ball as a celebration. You're not allowed to do that. I don't think you're allowed to launch anything into the stands specifically. Not allowed. So, as his better half, Toria was just trying to offer up better options to show excitement and celebration that will not require you to have payroll deduct. I do not personally know Toria, but that's a good idea, girl. I love that idea. My husband as an offensive lineman was not coming into scoring opportunities and therefore was not often partaking in touchdown celebrations. Also, he is on record saying that typically when they would make the march down the field, he was tired. So like he's not going to the end zone to celebrate when he still has to get to the sideline before the extra point setup. He's big man. Big men like to go straight where they're supposed to go and don't make many stops along the way. So he did not have many opportunities to celebrate or create many opportunities for himself to celebrate. But what I did often remind him was that if a fight broke out, that he better keep all 10 of his piggy toes on the outside of that field. Because you want to know another way they pop you? If you so much as step a foot onto that field when you were not previously on that field while there is a fight happening, even if you went out there to break it up, fined dollars out of your pocket into the NFL's. They don't fuck around with that. They do not fuck around with that. And now, again, I could be misrepresenting this, but this was my understanding. If the rules have changed, cool. But I'm telling you, when Jason was there, that was my pep talk. My pep talk was like, hey, doesn't involve you. You keep your ass where it is. Don't do it. Because as much as I would love to say that Jason would be the one that would hop in there and be the peacekeeper breaking it up, you and I both know. You and I both know. I'm pretty sure he was going and swinging. It's not. No. To be fair, don't come for me, NFL. To be fair, things are put in place, like launching the ball into the stands. I completely understand why that rule was put into place. I get it. I get that you have to keep the peace and fine everybody that wants to hop in on a fight. I get it. Love you, NFL. And last thing on Doom Scroll, there's a TikTok trend right now of Gen Zers practicing their best millennial pause. And I feel personally victimized. Queen Emma, the clip, please.
Okay, so I just wanted to, hi guys, 6'7"?
Oh. She said 6'7". Okay, for those of you who might not understand the concept of a millennial pause, I'm going to give you the best explanation that I can give, which is a very broken understanding of what the millennial pause is, but considering I often do it, apparently, maybe I'm the perfect person to explain this. It is when you start recording a video and you don't immediately start your words. That you sort of take an extra second to think. It might be dead space. It might be an it might be a, so I was thinking. All of these would fall under the realm of millennial pause. Basically, it's an amount of time at the beginning of a video that we are not providing any information, that we have not hurried to the point, which seems rushed. That's the best I've got. That's my understanding. If I'm wrong, fuck me. Can we keep that? I was actually informed by some of my former field hockey players that I am known to millennial pause. So, thanks, girls. Appreciate ya. I'm going to start doing it on purpose, and I'm going to start doing it for an extended amount of time. A very long pause. I feel like Gen Zers having a problem with our pause or our lack of a sense of urgency in how we start our videos is their need for, like, as fast as we can do it. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Take a deep breath. You don't need us to be speaking like a chipmunk. Chill out. We'll get there. God, haven't you heard of enjoy the journey? Enjoy it. Sit down. If you don't want to stick around, guess what? I'm going to start millennial pausing. First of all, I'm going to start making TikToks again. No, I'm not, but we can pretend. It's going to be the equivalent of like, hey, so when you guys go to get, like, when you're about to get your period, and then the women will start the video that way, and then all of a sudden they pause and they're like, okay, did the guys leave? Is it just the women are left, right? Okay, so here's what we need to talk about. It's going to be one of those, but with a Gen Z pause. Good luck. If you listen to me on 1.5 speed, you might want to bump it to 2 times speed. I listen, I can't even say I listen. I don't listen to myself. If I were to listen to myself, I listen to it. I just started new. I just started another podcast that if I'm going to listen to a podcast is the podcast that I would spend my time listening to. Old depths, if you will. I listened to it on 1.2. So you should probably speed me up to like a good 1.5. I mean, that's it for Doom Scroll of the Week. Moving on, a brand new edition of Places Kylie has some business being. I have zero business being in most places, but sometimes there are places that, based on my experience or qualifications, I should be there. So I think that my years of playing / coaching field hockey and the fact that I'm from here, doing a field hockey clinic in our area is probably a place I have a little business being. Not a lot, but some. Yep, that's right. This past weekend, I put on my second youth field hockey clinic. My first one was Stick with KC, and this one was right here in Philly. So it was Stick with PHL, or Stick with Philadelphia. We were able to partner with Longstreth, which is a sporting goods store here just outside of Philadelphia. They are the people I've been going to for my entire life for my sports equipment. I was asked to sign field hockey balls, shirts, sticks. This feels ridiculous. It feels silly. I have no business signing a field hockey stick. Don't anybody. At some point, I literally told one of those children, this just decreased the value of your stick. So there's that. A peanut! That was a quick head snap. Did you see that? Oh, hey, girl. Okay, let me feed this child real quick. Mama. You want to come sit in the chair? Yeah. Oh, okay. Fine, don't. You know she plays in the corner in the kitchen and says, I'm on the podcast. Who do you talk to on Dad's podcast? Uncle Travis. Mom and Dad are... I smoochy kiss Daddy. All right, you can do the eyebrows real quick for Tina, and then we'll be all done. Then you can go back. Can you wink? Nice. Nice. That was actually very good. Okay, I love you. Hey, you didn't even look at me when you said it. You gotta look at people you're talking to. Listen, if you want more hockey content, just, stay tuned. Wonder what that means. Okay. Next up, let's get to the segment where I answer real questions from the real ones, otherwise known as Ask Me Some Things, because Ask Me Anything needed boundaries. You crazy MFers. Okay, first question from Brandy Burkhart. Kylie, if a child knocks on your door...
If you think the NFL is just about touchdowns, tackles, and roaring crowds, think again. Sometimes the real stories unfold far from the field. in the camaraderie between brothers, the sparkle of a pop superstar's presence, and the late-night laughter over steak and sushi-inspired appetizers. This week, the Kansas City Chiefs' resounding win over the Las Vegas Raiders wasn't just another notch in their victory belt, it was a celebration infused with family, music, and an unexpected dash of Taylor Swift magic. That all started with the Chiefs taking the field on October 19th, their sights set on redemption and glory at Arrowhead Stadium. Among the sea of fans, one face stood out, beaming brightly from a private suite, Taylor Swift. Global music phenomenon and, as the world knows by now, the soon-to-be sister-in-law of Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. Swift's presence sent a ripple through the stadium, sparking a frenzy of speculation, excitement, and, of course, plenty of social media buzz. But the real fun began days later, when Jason Kelce, other half of the NFL's most dynamic brotherly duo, decided to dish out some gratitude on the New Heights podcast. "Thank you so much, Taylor," Jason exclaimed, his voice a blend of genuine appreciation and playful banter. "Thank you so much." The comment wasn't just a nod to Swift's support, but a wink at the swirling energy she brought to the Chiefs' big win. What made the moment even sweeter was the way Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes decided to commemorate the victory. His Instagram highlight reel of the game wasn't set to just any soundtrack. It was paired with Opalite, a shimmering track from Taylor Swift's latest album, The Life of a Showgirl. As Mahomes' skillful passes played across the screen, Swift's lyrics soared in the background. Jason couldn't help but point it out. Pat was hitting him with some back shoulder. He's getting a lot of big plays, so much so that Pat decided to post a racy highlight clip to the tune of, "Oh, that's too good," Travis chimed in. His pride in both his teammate and his fiancée unmistakable. The banter between the Kelce brothers didn't stop there. Jason continued to weave Swift's lyrics into his recap of the Chiefs' season so far. "The sky is definitely open light in Kansas City right now for the Chiefs. There's no question," he said, referencing the sunlit optimism now hanging over the team. "It was onyx for the first 2 weeks, but we are full-on beautiful," he laughed, drawing from the album's vibrant themes. Of course, Swift's game day wasn't confined to the stadium suite. After the Chiefs' win, she and Travis slipped away to 1587 Prime Steakhouse, the glitzy restaurant coined by Travis and Mahomes. Fan videos surfaced almost instantly, catching Swift in a red top and black mini-skirt, a subtle but unmistakable tribute to the Chiefs' bold colors. The city buzzed with excitement, and Kansas City's newest power couple became the talk of the town. On the podcast, anticipation grew for Jason's upcoming trip to Kansas City, set to coincide with the Chiefs' next face-off against the Washington Commanders. But more than the game, it was the promise of sharing a meal at 1587 Prime that had Jason's mouth watering. "Just in terms of the apps, I like the ham. I think that's unique to Kansas City. It's like a little sushi app," Jason mused. Travis was quick to clarify with brotherly bravado. "It's not sushi, but trust me, it's good." The menu at 1587 Prime became the stage for another classic Kelce debate. Travis championed the Andy Reid's The Big Red Cheeseburger, a Wagyu smash burger that he insisted was the stuff of legends. For the main course, he waxed poetic about the A5 Wagyu strip, topped with decadent truffle butter and paired with truffle linguine. Jason, ever the skeptic, pushed back. "If it's good steak, I shouldn't need truffle butter," he insisted. But Travis never wanted to back down. Had the final word? "You've got to do it the way I'm asking you to. Just do me a favor. Just get it like this." What makes the Kelce brothers' story so captivating isn't just their NFL prowess or even their playful sibling rivalry. It's the way they welcome the world into their lives, inviting us to share in their victories and defeats, their inside jokes and family dinners. Add Taylor Swift to the mix-up megastar whose presence can turn a football game into a pop culture event suddenly. The ordinary becomes extraordinary. Will Jason take Travis's advice at the steakhouse? Will the Chiefs' luck hold with Swift in the stands? And what unexpected moments will unfold when gridiron greatness meets global super? With the Kelce brothers, one thing's certain. Every new chapter leaves us hungry for more.